This is the scariest fire I've started.
Okay, what's really molten though? Okay, here we go!
Okay, so here we have the casting place, and yeah, more and more stuff in place here. We have this melter.
I think you call it smelter.
Smelter even. Okay. Smelter filled with lead. And then we have this pipe, which the lead will go through. We have a wire connected to it, so that we could drop this from a distance. We don't have to be close to it when all this melted lead comes here. Here we will have the fire. And then we have put up some walls so that we could concentrate the fire, so we can get extra heat. Yeah, and we have the hatch as well. That is also we have a wire connected so that we could open it from a distance as well. Yeah, here we have leveled the ground. And here is where we're going to place the mold. And we have done our best to make it as good as possible. We got, of course, going to adjust it a bit when we put the mold here and see, so it's leveled. And then the pipe will be dropped down into the mold somewhere not in the middle, but yeah, somewhere. And then hopefully everything goes well. Now we're gonna make some extra reinforcements on the frame structure for the mold. We have this the steel frame in the top and in the bottom, and then we're just gonna add some extra on the sides so it doesn't burst out when the weight from the lead comes in.
Nice.
So now we're happy with the leveling. So now we're gonna make insert here to reduce some volume here, especially in the tail, because we don't want to use more sand than we have to. Now we're putting the first piece of sand to the plug, and the reason for doing this in this place is that so that we could fasten the nut later when we should attach the keel to the boat. or the original part of the Keel boat.
So will this stay here? We have no idea. Okay, so we're starting to fill up with some gravel in the bottom, and the next step will be to start to fill up with the casting sand. So then we will fill up, and then we'll try to flatten a bottom that is the right dimension from this surface, or we'll do like this. We will make a flat surface that is 550 millimeters from here up to this surface, which will be the top of the keel when we put the plug in. So then the idea is that as the keel is, or the plug is flat on the bottom, we will just place it on that bed, which is flat in the right position, and then we can secure the plug there, and then we'll start to fill up sand around it. And now we just make sure that everything is leveled and everything is secured as it's supposed to be. So the binder that we'll use in the sand, it's a two-part binder, which means that everything has to, I think we need to keep up the pace to really get this in like a continuous flow into the mold.
But we put on a time lapse.
We put on a time lapse. We cannot probably not film that much. We really need to make sure we have prepared everything, so we have everything in place when we do it. Great. And also it's a beautiful day today.
Yay.
Really nice weather.
Okay, let's get started.
Okay, so we're in the middle of the process of packing the sand form or the mold. It is super intense. I am constantly mixing sand, supplying Petra, who is doing the packing.
Yes. Feels like building a sandcastle.
I don't know, I don't even know what time it is. I don't know for how long we've been working so far, but it's...
The muscles, it's gonna feel in the muscles.
Yeah. We've gotten like halfway. We're trying to like fill up from one side, so we constantly fill in the newly laid sand. So over here obviously there's nothing, just the bottom. Super intense, but still kind of fun anyway.
We're finished.
Ooh. We had some sand left, so we're just filling up here just to get some extra weight on this part so it doesn't
Whoops.
move or whatever.
Sand feels hard.
Sand feels hard. No, but I think it's just starting a fire, then it's gonna be a fire for quite some time. Checking the temperature, feeding the fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing really that there's nothing I think in this process that has to go quick. Everything should go just very slow.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of time to do stuff. The only thing that we should be worried about is that we're getting the lead too warm, basically.
Yeah.
And then we need to control the fire, and we should do that also in a controlled way. I mean, we should not just panic and pour water all over it.
No.
And then we have like potential leakages. Obviously that is a potential leakage point. The worst case, if it leaks there, the idea is it can just drip down and then we just recycle it. And as I said, when we start to pour, the idea is to pour this one. Obviously we will stay far away from everything when doing it, and just let the lead do its job. Then we fill up as high as possible. and then we're gonna just with a torch keep it molten, basically the top, when it's slowly getting cold, and then most likely we'll fill in with extra. That's why we have that one, to have easy access for extra lead.
Yeah.
So we will have that one molten as well.
Yeah.
And at some point there as well we need to see what happens, but we obviously want to take out the fire as well, to not heat up whatever is left to a degree where it starts to get dangerous. So nervous. Oh, shit. Should we weld the support here, or?
To this life there.
Yeah.
I mean, this will not break.
I don't think
How many
so.
kilos are we talking about?
It is probably actually a bit in this pipe, but I don't think it will break anyway. It's quite a lot to break that one. It's more likely that the thread will break off than that the actual this will break off then, because this is a thinner material. Now let's go. This is the scariest fire I've started.
We have some serious heat in the fire now. The steel has started to glow.
Can you see it on the camera, or?
I don't know.
Yeah, the steel beam is pretty red. Should we just make I would think we need to open up and see what's going on here.
Yeah, okay, there's molten. So we have some molten lead down there.
So we have had a fire on for, is it 3 hours now? Something like that. A big majority of the lead is molten now, but we still have some pieces in there that has not started to melt. But I think we'll go quite quick when it's. I mean, we have this big pool of lead inside, so as soon as those pieces falls down into the molten lead, I think it will go quite quick. We have used a massive amount of wood so far, more than, well, I don't really know what we expected, but a lot has been used.
Oh, I think we're ready for some more.
Yeah.
But it's way easier to get a little bit in and then clean it off when it's not that much in, because then it's way easier to get all the dirt out. Oh.
How does it look?
The big pieces, the big piece is almost intact still, but that one's really in the lead now. It's still quite some left also, we're not done yet. No, for sure. Oh, it's super. Okay, what's molten is really molten though. Oh, and this will go quick now. It's really. Oh, look at this moving. Woo. Oh, it sinks.
very soon go time. Just preheating the pipe a little bit.
Pre-cooling ourselves.
And pre-cooling.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Oh my god.
Very, very fast. How much is out? 570 beat that. 10.
Good job.
Good job.
And it didn't
Good
break.
job.
It's a keel.
Hopefully.
We have used way more lead than expected though, so we have no idea what has happened down in the sandform. Let's see.
From the top it looks good.